Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. I'm happy to see you. Fully welcome on the students' online fair in the frame of Erasmus Forestry network. Thank you very much. I see there are many faces which I know, so I'm happy to see you. And if you agree, just I will start right now. Yeah, you can see the presentation, I expect. Once again, welcome on our meeting, online presentations, and I will start to present our university. Please, for everybody, mainly for students, I represent Mendel University, located in the Czech Republic, in the heart of the Europe. Yeah, you can see we belongs to the eighth, the safest country in the whole world. Facts about our country: there are more than 10 million inhabitants. Yeah, Czech Crown's capital Prague, and second largest city is Brno. Brno, it was voted as the fourth best student city in the whole world. It was according to the student survey from the year 2017. Brno, as the second largest city in the Czech Republic, is making the home for big community of students, more than 80,000 university students. That's why it is very open as the affordability, yeah, nightlife for students, yeah, and very new generation. Some few information about our university. Mendel University, it was established more than 100 years ago, and there are 5 faculties. I start with our faculty, Faculty of Forestry and Wood Technology. Then there is Faculty of Business, then Faculty of Regional Development and International Studies, Faculty of Horticulture, Faculty of Agri-Sciences. There is as well Institute of Lifelong Learning and Center for Social Responsibility. At our university, there are more than 10,000 students. From this number, there are about 20% of international students. If you decide to come to our university, please be aware that we are a proud owner of breweries. Yeah, they are cooking the beer, they are preparing bakeries issues. Yeah, we are fully established with canteens, libraries, study rooms, lecture rooms, as you can see. Our faculty, Faculty of Forestry and Wood Technology. They are almost 1,500 students, yeah, and 12 departments. At our faculty, students, they can study the whole cycle from the forest establishment, yeah, through the forest management, through the forest logging, and log yards, to the wood processing, furniture design. So the whole cycle from the seeds till the design. International cooperation, we have more than 100 Erasmus partners, and we offer 70 courses fully taught in English language. Every year, we are welcoming more than 140 incoming students. On the screen, you can see the offer of the courses, and what is quite interesting, there are many teachers coming from abroad who are living here in Brno, who are fully employed, and they are teaching these subjects. Yeah, there are teachers coming from United States, Great Britain, India, Slovenia, Italy, Greece, Ukraine. And university accommodation. The priority who gets the accommodation, they are students from abroad. So when you decide to come here, dear students, for sure you get accommodation. The price is pointed on the screen, and university facilities, they are on the pictures, and they are on the walking distance, only about 10-15 minutes. We have quite a well-prepared international relations office. When you decide to come, then there is orientation week. During this week, you get to know to the other students. There is buddy system, so it means that you get one student who will take care about you, will show you the restaurants, library, how to manage public transportation, and so on. It is very well prepared. There are many excursions. We are preparing timetable from Monday till Thursday, and on Fridays they are generally free days. So it means that you can undergo excursions, mainly to our forest enterprise, which is our property. When you come to our university, you will be part of the unique classroom mates, because other students, they come not only from Europe, but also, for example, from Philippines, Cambodia, and Thailand. There will be also a unique mixture, because they are students studying master study program, European Forestry, so you will be part of this classroom as well. University Training Forest Enterprise. This is the huge property of forest, which belongs to the Mendel University. And of course, it serves for our students, for research and for field studies, field trips. We have the big advantage, it is located very close to Brno, only 15 kilometers. We are quite proud that our students, they are winners of several competitives. Yeah, for example, winners of the Wooden Architecture Festival, or they got Students Design Awards. Yeah, you can see there was fully presented the chairs and the tables. We organize as well forestry versatility. As I mentioned before, there is a huge community of Erasmus students network who takes care about incoming students. Yeah. They are preparing several parties, like a boat party, tram party. They are preparing trips for you. You can get with them to foreign destination, and then Krakow, Budapest, Vienna, Bohemian, Switzerland, Palava vineyard. There is also social responsibility. You can help to the kids with special needs. Yeah, you can clean the forest, plant some trees, etc. Yeah, sports activities. You will be part of laser game, jump park, jungle park, ice skating, hiking. We are culture of beer, so you can play beer pong, brewery excursion, pub quizzes, beer marathon, and culture. So these big communities, very looking forward to meeting you. Thank you for your attention. There is my contact if you wish to contact me in the future. And now it is the time, and I pass the floor to other speaker, to the next speaker, and it is Kaja Saramäki from Karelia University of Applied Sciences.
Okay, I hope you can hear me, and you can also see my presentation in the presentation mode. If not, just let me know that I need to change something. But if everything is okay, I'll just keep talking for the 10 minutes that I have. So I'm Kaija Saramäki from Karelia University of Applied Sciences. I work here as a senior lecturer in several programs, and forestry is one of those. And I also work as the international coordinator for these three programs. So shortly first about where we are located. If you looked at David's presentation, it's more in the Central Europe. We are in the north and in the eastern part of Europe. So you can see the very small red dot there within Finland. That's North Karelia. And Joensuu is the capital of North Karelia, and Joensuu is also the forestry capital of Europe. So we have a lot of different forestry operators here with education, with research, with forest machinery, and so on. Our population is about 76,000 inhabitants here in Joensuu, so it's quite small town, and we have lots of forests and we have lots of water, like you might know. Our university is or has been founded in 1992, and we have two campuses, Tikkarinne and Wärtsilä, and the forestry program is located in the Wärtsilä campus. We have about 20 bachelor programs, and 3 of those are completely taught in English. And then we have 6 master programs, and 1 of those is in English. Currently, the master program in English Sustainability Management, which is an engineering degree, is online only, but starting from next September, we will also have a face-to-face on-campus version of that program. Then going into the actual, here's still some pictures of our campus. So the first one is Wärtsilä campus, where the forestry program is situated, and then the Tikkarinne campus, where we have the administration, and then we have social and healthcare also on the Tikkarinne campus. So on Wärtsilä campus, we have the engineering degrees, we have forestry, we have ICT, and business degrees. Here are some important dates, although it doesn't have exact dates. So we don't have the start date for the August 26 yet, or the end date for the semesters also. But we start in mid-August and we continue until mid-December. And the spring semester is from the beginning of January to the end of May. And application times for the whole academic year or just the autumn semester, the application period is in April. And if you are planning to come here for the spring semester, the application period is from September to October. And I have to mention already now that most of our English taught courses are in the autumn semester. We have this specialization in the forestry program called Forestry Adaptation to a Changing Environment. And it's providing knowledge and skills on how to cope with the future challenges related to forestry because of climate change and because of increasing demands by the society to the use of forests. And we're looking into the megatrend topics that are affecting those as well. So these megatrend topics are things like climate change, digitalization, polarization, and that kind of things. I have very shortly also the, for some reason it doesn't want to change the slide. Okay, yes. So the study units that we have for these specialization studies are here. So we have 5 courses that are forestry related, and then the Finnish language course. And then if you want to do the whole academic year, you can continue in the spring semester with a graduation project. That's usually a little bit like a thesis and then some practical training. But also we have a few courses that you can take in the spring semester if you like. The Forestry in Europe course is about different European climatic and vegetation zones. It's about forest resources and ownership. It's about forestry practices, and it's about regional challenges and European forest policy. This is very much looking at kind of like throughout Europe, and there's some visiting lecturers also in this, especially in this course. The future forest management course is about what kind of changes the environment is going to be going through because of climate change, because of the warming climate, because of this increased risk of natural hazards and challenges. The species are spreading further north, and also these insects and other hazards that are affecting the forests. Forestry in a changing society is looking into the fact that there are more and more different demands by the society, by the people, by the public on how to use and how to manage forests. So it's looking into those challenges and how to increase stakeholder participation and how to increase their involvement in the management and in the planning of forest resources and also the forest ecosystem services. Carbon forestry course, well, about carbon. So carbon in forests, about the carbon cycle in the forests, also carbon accounting and analyzing and the impact of international agreements and legislation. Here in Finland, for example, we build a lot of houses with wood. In Joensuu, you can find, at the time it was built, it was the biggest sports hall with a wooden structure. We have the tallest apartment building with a wooden structure here in Joensuu, and we have the biggest, or at the time when it was built, was the biggest office building with a wooden structure. So we are also very focused on wood construction here in North Karelia and Joensuu and Karelia as well. And then the last course is diverse uses of forests, so forest ecosystem services, about forest-based products other than wood, so berries, mushrooms, recreation and that kind of things. And it's looking into integrating different functions of using the forest and also the economic value of the trade-off. So if you are not using your forest for timber production, do you still get some economic value out of the forests? The group size is from 10 to 30 students, and we have a very strong connection with practical forestry operators. We have a lot of excursions, field work, case studies with the companies here in North Karelia. And also, like I said, that we have visiting lecturers from other countries providing viewpoints from their own country's perspective as well. The picture there is from Koli National Park, which is just 60 or 70 kilometers from Joensuu. In the spring semester, like I said, that most of our English taught courses are in the autumn semester, but we have 3 courses that are related to natural resources or regional development. In the spring semester, they are innovative regional development, environmental and social infrastructures, and responsible use of natural resources. We have a promo video, but just looking at the time, we don't have time to look through that, but David will share this, so you can have a look at those documents that are there. And then one thing to mention is the Northern Lights that we have here in North Karelia. Even this year, we have had this autumn, I think, about 8 nights or something like that. The picture in this slide is from a couple of weeks ago, and then the background picture from my here behind me should be, but actually it's not Northern Lights also. But I will change that so you can see how the Northern Lights look here. That's one of the main things. Also, some of the students think that that's why they want to come here. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for a very nice presentation. Thank you. And now the floor is Katarina Lazic from University of Belgrade from Serbia. So please.
Yes, I will now.
Katarina, hello.
Hello, and just please confirm that you see my screen.
Yes.
Can you see my presentation? Yes, yes, then we can start. Okay, I will say a few words about the University of Belgrade Faculty of Forestry, and I first greet you with our slogan, Defend Nature with Knowledge. First, a few words about the position of our country, which is Serbia, a landlocked country and crossroads of Central and Southeast Europe. It used to be part of Yugoslavia, but I would also like to say a few words about its landscape. So in the north of the country, we have flat landscapes, whereas other parts are hilly and mountainous regions. You can see some of the famous landscapes where the species of Serbian spruce, which is our most famous autochthonous species, was discovered. It's in the mountain of Tara. I must say that Serbia is a medium forested country with about 29% of territory covered by forests. Our climate is continental, and these are some views from our capital city where our faculty is located. We have a population of about maybe 1.8 or 2 million people with the suburbs. These are just some famous sites from our capital city. And this is the very rich nightlife and day life going on in Belgrade, which is sometimes really attractive to students. This is our university, the oldest and the most famous university in the country, working since 1808. And our faculty of forestry, started its work in 1920. Today, the faculty has 4 departments: forestry and nature protection, wood science and technology, landscape architecture and horticulture, and ecological engineering for soil and water resources protection. Each of these departments has the associated laboratories, institutes, and centers. As I said, throughout its history, we first started as part of the Faculty of Agriculture as one of the departments, but since 1920, we are a separate faculty. These pictures show the work of our students from the Faculty of Forestry, some of them during their in-class activities, but also during field training, doing afforestation, planting, forest utilization, and all other types of field training. At the Department of Wood Science and Technology, students mainly deal with designing products, wood products, and furniture. And you can see some of their visits to famous wood processing plants and some of their exhibits, because they regularly participate in fairs and furniture fairs and other exhibitions of wood products. At the Department of Ecological Engineering, students do field training and learn about erosion control of torrential floods, flash floods. They produce check dams and stabilize slopes. And you can see some where some of their field training takes place. At the Department of Landscape Architecture, which is our 4th department, the students deal with the design of urban parks and gardens, principles of landscape design, and you can see also they sometimes design roof gardens and rooftops in urban spaces. This is our faculty. The building of our faculty is surrounded by a huge campus of 6.7 hectares with an outdoor collection of trees in the open space called Arboretum, and also a nursery. This is also a place where we have an outdoor classroom, and a lot of events for promotion of science take place at this Arboretum. The faculty also bases, one of them in the mountain of Goch, 200 kilometers southeastern of the capital city. And this is our student hotel and the base where students go for field training. Another teaching base also in the countryside is in northeastern part of Serbia, and it's called Majdanpečka Domena. And it also has a forest, which you can see here, which is over 300 years old. And students also go there for other types of field training. As far as the structure of studies is concerned, it is 4 years of undergraduate, 1 year of master, and 3 years of doctoral studies. We have one accredited master program in English with elective subjects from all 4 departments. And the first generation of Chinese students, for example, attended this master program in 2024-25. And now, currently, this year, another generation is attending. These are our students having their classes in our teaching base in the mountain of Goch, and also doing some field training in the mountain of Kopaonik. They also chose the elective subjects that you can see are all related to forestry, and they have chosen them, and they are shown in green in this photo. And when it comes to Erasmus mobilities, these are some of our recent mobilities. Our students paid visits to Sweden, Finland, Slovenia, Czech Republic, and they joined 2 BIPs in Finland and in Krakow. This is maybe an interesting slide for incoming students. The first thing you have to know is that students have to register 6 months in advance on the Mobion platform of the University of Belgrade, which is a platform where all of them upload their documents. And here is a link to that platform. The students are currently mostly being taught in one-on-one basis through tutoring. And so far we have received incoming students from Poland, Czech Republic, Germany, and Slovenia, as well as staff. Some of the Erasmus projects where we participate as coordinators or partners, which is maybe less interesting now. And these are some of the strategies that we would like to apply in the future. So we would like to join as an institution more BIPs, because this gives opportunities to a larger number of students to experience mobility. Then also we would like to further strengthen our mobilities with all our old and new partners, and enter more Erasmus projects, also to further our cooperation with China. This is the list of some of our most famous international projects belonging to Horizon, Cost Action, Interreg, and Tempus projects. And we have agreements cooperation with numerous partners, and you are invited to also to conclude an agreement of cooperation with us if you don't have it so far. And this is something intended for students. So if your students, or if you students, if you're listening now, join us, you will become members of a really rich student life and organizations and events organized by our students who belong to different organizations. And they regularly organize sports days and events. And I think your stay during the mobility will be really great. Now I invite you to join us and defend nature with knowledge. Here in this slide, you have contacts of our international office, of our Vice Dean for Science and Cooperation, Dr. Snežana Belanović-Simić, and myself, Erasmus Plus Mobility Coordinator, Katarina Lazic. So feel free to write to me for more information, and I hope David will publish this on the EFN website. Thank you very much for your attention. I think it's now time.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Katarina Lazic. Yes, of course, I will share it on our website. Even more, it is everything fully recorded, so we will use this all presentation for the further use. And now I would like to, pleasure, welcome Mrs. Nina Zavashnik, correct? Nina Zavashnik from University of Ljubljana, Biotechnical Faculty from Slovenia. So please, Nina, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Can you see my screen? Hi.
Yeah, we can see and we can hear you very well.
Okay, good. So let's start. I'm from biotechnical faculty that's part of University of Ljubljana. So first I would like to talk about our position. We are located in Slovenia, in the capital city of Slovenia, which is Ljubljana. Ljubljana is also very central point of Slovenia. We are quite in the, let's say, middle of Europe, which is also a great baseline to come from and to travel to. So a few words about our university. University of Ljubljana was established in 1919 with 5 members, member faculties. Now we are 23 faculties and 3 arts academies. We rank among the top 3% percentage of universities in the world. We have a lot of international agreements. Currently, we have 555 international cooperation agreements and 34 international association networks. We are also members of Utopia. And at biotechnical faculty, last academic year, we had almost 2,500 students. Most of the students were at the bachelor and master's level. Our faculty includes 8 departments and 1 study program. So we have Department of Agronomy, Animal Science, Biology, Food Science and Technology, Forestry, Landscape Architecture, Microbiology, and Wood Science and Technology. And then we also have Study of Biotechnology. We have 9 academic study programs for bachelor degree, 4 professional study programs as well on the bachelor level, and 14 master study programs. And we have interdisciplinary doctoral study program of biosciences. We also have 1 central biotechnical library and then 6 individual departmental libraries. We have more than 140 signed Erasmus agreements. We were involved, in the previous year, we were involved in 9 CEPUS networks. And in the previous year, we had almost 140 incoming students and 128 outgoing exchange students. We are also in 2024-25, we were part of 283 research projects. We are members of ECA and CAC network. So this is study information for students. At the biotechnical faculty Erasmus, there are quite a few Erasmus opportunities. So students can join us for as part of a study exchange. So they can study at biotechnical faculty where theory meets practice. That means that all of our courses include lectures, lab work, or field activities. Students can join us for 1 semester or a full academic year. We also have created official course catalog for international students, which includes courses taught in English and are therefore suitable for exchange programs. And also we offer tutors that provide support throughout the mobility period. Then the second option that students have is traineeship. they can gain on-hands experience either in the field or in the lab. They can conduct research that can contribute to their master's or bachelor thesis, and they also, for the whole traineeship, they work under guidance of a mentor. And also we have short-term PhD mobilities where they can conduct thesis or publications. Also, they can include field work or lab work, and they are working together with a mentor. So as I mentioned before, we have official course catalog, and Erasmus students can choose from the listed courses, and the courses cover all departments of the faculty. Courses are again conducted as lectures, laboratory work, or field work, seminars, or individual consultations. So why choose University of Ljubljana and Biotechnical faculty? Students can gain practical experience throughout lectures and practical work. They can acquire valuable skills and experience for their future career. They can be part of international student community with support of dedicated tutors and mentors. They can enjoy subsidized meals to Studentski boni, which are provided to every student in Slovenia, and subsidized public transport. Also, there's a plus of living in Ljubljana. Why? Ljubljana is a bike-friendly city, which is easy to explore on two wheels, and a great base for discovering the rest of Slovenia. We have a strong support for students via international office. We are located in the main building of the biotechnical faculty on the ground floor, and we consist of the head of international office, Katarina Richtarsic, and myself. You can contact us via email or phone, which is easier, and we will help you with all the rest of the questions. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much also for very nice presentation. And now the floor is to Mr. Michal Ferenčík from Faculty of Forestry, TU Zvolen from Slovakia.
Okay, do you hear me and do you see my presentation?
Yes, I confirm that we can hear you, we can see the presentation. So everything great. Thank you, Michal, and the floor is yours.
Okay, so good afternoon to everybody. My name is Michal Ferenčík, and I would like to introduce you Faculty of Forestry of Technical University in Zvolen. Maybe I will start with Slovakia. We are quite a small country in the middle of the Europe, as you can see on the left picture at this slide. And Zvolen as a city is almost in the middle of the Slovakia. Zvolen is a city about 40,000 inhabitants. And maybe basic information about our forests. They cover about or more than 40% of Slovakia. So we can count ourselves among the countries with quite a lot of forests. And maybe most of them are broad-leaved. And also our country is quite variable, from about 100 meters above sea level to more than 2,000. So we have flat terrain and also mountains. About our university, we have 4 faculties, and for Faculty of Forestry is one of them. We have actually we have 625 students. 63 teachers and about 100 staff together, employees, and about 100 graduates per year. If I have to talk about foreign students, we have most of them in the PhD degree, and maybe about 10 of them in other degrees. Our study programs are, we have 2 of them in a bachelor's degree or bachelor degree, which is for 3 years. We have forestry and applied zoology and game management. In a master degree, which is for 2 years, we have adaptive forestry, forest ecology, geoinformatics and mapping techniques in forestry, and applied zoology and wildlife management. In PhD degree, actually it's for 4 years. We've just changed this for 4 years. We have four PhD programs. As you can see in the slide, all of them are available also in English language. In case of bachelor's and master degrees, the situation here is same as our colleague from Serbia tell us. So we don't provide dedicated or whole courses or study programs in English language yet, but we can provide teaching in bachelor and master's degrees and study programs on individual base, so we can prepare this study profiles for students individually. Persons for first contact, me as vice dean, you can see my contact data here. And as an Erasmus coordinator is Dr. Lenka Halušková. We will be happy to help the students to join us and visit Slovakia. About Faculty of Forestry, about our infrastructure, I can show you maybe some of the most advanced labs which we have here in Zvolen. In the left picture, we have 3D virtual cave. It's a result of modeling of forest processes, also visualized, where you can come or go into forest and look around you. You can see what you can change in forests after treatments. Another one in the middle, we have quite advanced genetic laboratory. Our employees made some research about genetic diversity of brown bear, for example, in Slovakia. And the third picture is a CT scanner for timber, for assessing the quality without destruction of the timber. So few of our most advanced research center or laboratories. Another part of our university or faculty, we also have a library available for students. We have arboretum and also University Forest Enterprise, about 10,000 hectares of forests. And this School Forest Enterprise is situated maybe less than 10 kilometers from Zvolen, so it's not so far to come there for our students and teachers, and also to perform some research. About accommodation, we have enough space for students, so we have usually have no problem with accommodation of the students. On this slide you can see, or in this slide you can see the prices for our dormitories and also food services from our canteen. The pictures you can see in the bottom part of this slide. One thing to mention, on the top left corner of the picture, there is the area facility of our university with also dormitories. And through the city, everything is, I don't know, is not far than, I don't know, 12 minutes walking. So we are quite in the center of the city. About leisure time for students or inhabitants of Zvolen, within some half hour of walking, you can visit some sightseeings, medieval ruins, old mining towns, nature. We have also Via Ferrata here near to Zvolen. Also, you can do some sports in our school area, and also there are sports activities supported by our university, which maybe distinguish us for other universities in Slovakia, maybe also abroad. We have quite a strong and long-term traditions. You can see some student activities like clubs, Hornblower group. We have some forestry traditions connected with hunting, and also there is a like a buddy system with our students from first class in engineering degree with our first year students, and also for abroad students. And here you can also see pictures from beginning of the semester for our students on the top left corner of this slide. So thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you very much for a very nice prepared presentation. Thank you. And now it is the way to present the university to Mr. Ginterberger, from Salzburg University of Applied Sciences, Austria IC. Ginterberger, hello.
Hello, just 1 second. I have to turn on the presentation. Hopefully it works now.
Yes, perfect. We can see presentation. Good.
Thank you, David. I hope the sound is also fine because I'm at a fair in Cologne in Germany at the moment, but it works obviously. Thank you so much that I also get the opportunity. We are not a forestry university. We usually start when the tree is harvested. So Kuchel is the department that is relevant for you, is one part of the Salzburg University of Applied Sciences, will be the core of my presentation. So maybe it can be seen as a bit of a joke, but how Mr. Trump sees Austria, and we obviously are the tribe that lives in the forests, and we have cities over there. Yes, we are close to forests, but still we have also urban and some rural cities. This is the way how I love to present our university. That's our campus. On the right side, you see our university buildings, and on the left side, on the other side of the parking lot, you see our students' residence, and in the background, you see many still existing spruce forests and the high mountains we also have just around us. And at the moment, just for you, as the background information, we have more than 60% spruce, but with climate change and the bark beetle, so there will be a tremendous demand for a change in the whole value chain, in the whole industry, as well in the forest sector, as also in the processing industries. So there will be lots of opportunities for experts like you in the future then. We are a University of Applied Sciences, so we are directly connected to the big players in the industry, and is the first value creating step after the forest. We mainly in Austria have the sawmills. for then further process on. The wood, we do not have such a tradition in pulp and paper in Austria. Nevertheless, we have some of those plants. What I'd like to make aware for you is that some of the biggest players, we have here the hit list of the biggest sawmilling companies all over Europe. And you see number one is an Austrian company. To be honest, Stora Enso, the solid wood part, also has the headquarter in Vienna. There is a history from Austria behind that as well. We have Pfeiffer is the number 4 at the moment. We have HS is number 7 in Europe. We have Mayr-Melnhof at number 10. And with some more, for example, those Ilim timber sawmills, there used to be an Austrian company in the background before that went bankrupt. So in sawmilling, we are a big number all over Europe. So, and this leads us to our university. We have several campuses, and if you come to us, and we would be happy if you would come to Salzburg, then you would be in Kuchel. And Kuchel is a village some 20 kilometers out of Salzburg, but with a very good train connection to the city center. And you're in the countryside. Definitely, we are not in one of those lively cities like we had before. You're in the countryside, but we also have a nice student's life. The programs we offer are design and product management with an emphasis on furniture and interior. We have also green building. We have smart buildings in smart cities as a master program. My background is the program I'd like to present to you mainly. It's about forest products technology and timber construction. And we will also start a new program with green engineering next year as a bachelor program. In detail, you might find the description of the programs as well on our homepage. And yes, that's where we live, that's where we work, and that's where we enjoy life, the countryside around Salzburg. Some projects rather old, but still the biggest story we have ever done. We won the Solar Decathlon in California in a team of 3 universities already some 12 years ago. But some of our philosophies and ideas of those days in this wooden house, Lisi, with what can be done with natural resources, it was a success story in those days, and still today the philosophy is relevant, and we developed further on if it is about wood construction or the use of all natural resources at the end to create business models out of them. An idea that I'd like to bring you just into your minds, it's about braiding or weaving. You can call it the one or the other way. We had students who were working, for example, on furniture, glueless connections, and this lady, the student, won even the Bavarian Design Prize for that. We extended the same idea, 500 years of Protestant religion in Germany, in Wittenberg a few years ago, and we created domes that are interconfessional, independent if you believe at all or if you believe in the one or in the other religion, creating new spaces. And you see those glulam domes we created with finger joint connections, theoretically, but then also practically in a park in the city. We also produced in those days 2 lightweight container houses, and you can see the beautiful results of those days. Now we are a few years further on, and we work together with a startup that's called Beyond Bending, and how to make out of a 2-dimensional structure a 3-dimensional structure. And here you can see the co-founder of the company just explaining to all our international students some 3 months ago, on the one hand, the construction, how they do it, and also the implications of doing such new business models and how stressful it is for them to come from a research project then to a real life situation of an enterprise that is running and stays alive. One of my heart projects, I started 3 years ago with a new format. We have so many hidden champions, wonderful companies in our industry. Not the students are aware of all of them, neither the general public if we want to bring new people into the industry. So we go by bicycle from Austria to Italy, and somewhere in between there are sometimes high mountains. And you see us here on the highest mountain of Austria on the Großglockner in May with still lots of snow and just 3 degrees on the top. We go to the big companies in the industry and it's team building, content, and so on. Some student projects as well. One of our students is just creating handcrafted alpine skis. Maybe you are aware that a third of the world production is done in our country. So we work with the big industry companies and with individual projects. As the Czech Republic has such a tradition in beer, to a certain extent, we are always the number 2 in the worldwide consumption. Czech Republic is far ahead, and then there come Austria and Germany in this order. And we had just this year a project for the biggest or the most fancy brewery in town in Salzburg, and they have really big rooms where people then can enjoy the beer that is produced over there. And what our students planned and created was directly brought to real life. So if you come to Salzburg, you might then sit in a room that is designed by your colleagues. One last thing I'd like to offer to you. We are developing right now a master program that might start in 2 years, and it will be a mainly online program. It will be a master program, and it will be provided by a group of 9 universities. You can read them, all of them, and we are spread all over Europe. I'm bringing the idea to you because I'm the project lead. I think it will be also for lifelong learning. If you are later on someone on the path that you want to extend your knowledge from forestry also to the forest products industries, this might be an offer, as it will be mainly online. And the core rule of the program will be there are always 2 countries involved in, or more than 2 countries in each of the courses. So it will be a pan-European program that you can understand not only locally what is happening in your country, but we are in a global market these days, and this might be interesting for you. The general information on the web page, and just with this last slide once again, how attractive it is in Austria, we would be really pleased if you apply or come to Salzburg. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ginter, for very nice presentation. And now the word is prepared for Maciej Pach from Faculty of Forestry, University of Agriculture in Krakow, in Poland. So please, Maciej, if you are there.
Yes, hello everybody.
Hello, we can hear you.
And now, can you see?
Yeah. Yes, perfect.
One slide, yeah, okay.
One side, everything good, thank you.
Okay, thank you. So my name is Maciej Pach. I'm the Vice Dean for Educational and Student Affairs, and at the same time I'm coordinator of Erasmus Plus program, and I would like to present a few words about the Faculty of Forestry at the University of Agriculture in Krakow in Poland. This university is one of the few universities in Krakow, and Faculty of Forestry is one of the 8 faculties at our university. few words about the history, because it's very we are very proud of this, because our faculty and our university originated from Jagiellonian University, one of the oldest university in Europe from the 14th century. But the Faculty of Forestry was founded in 1949. So we have a quite long history just now. Faculty of Forestry, we have around 800 forestry students and 76 members of academic staff. So you can see the main building of our Faculty of Forestry, and behind the main building there is dormitories where students can stay. And this is very close together, so it's just a few minutes to be on the lectures from the dormitories. Our Faculty of Forestry consists of several departments. There are 6 departments which provide the scientific background for the education, for the forestry program. And this is very important for us because we've got the highest scientific category in Poland, A+. It means that we are one of the best faculties in Poland. We are in the 5% of the best universities, best faculties in Poland. So this is the highest level. So we are very proud of this. So this is a very good background for education, for program in forestry. So we provide bachelor program in forestry for 7 semesters, 3.5 years, so it's 210 ECTS. And this is our standard bachelor program in forestry. But from the last year, from 2024, we launched a new program, Biodiversity Conservation, which is very now, I mean, more and more popular, this kind of field in Poland. And we had, in the first year, we have one group around 15 students. And now this year was the second enrollment. So now we had around 25, 26 students for this program. After bachelor program, we also provide master program in forestry for 3 semesters, 1.5 years, so 80 ECTS. And this master program is divided for different modules. So the students should select one of these 5 modules, like forest resource management, protection of forest ecosystems, urban forestry, geoinformatics in forestry, and biotechnology in forestry. And we plan to open one of these modules in English. We will try to launch this program, geoinformatics in forestry, in English from next year, probably. We have very good facilities for studying, lecture halls, laboratories, we have Congress Center, Museum of Souls. So these are very good possibility for students for studying, a lot of laboratories which provide good equipment for students for some scientific activities and also for diploma work. We also have, our university has the forests in Krynica. It is the mountain area, 150 kilometers from Krakow, where we organize some field exercises for students, and they go there for some time, for a few weeks per year, just to practice something that they learn during the stay in building in Krakow. And we have very good facilities where we can accommodate around 100 students. and this is very good place for also for studying and to see what's going on in forest in practice. Then we organize different kinds of field training from different subjects, different courses, and these are very very popular and very high ranked by students that they can this possibility to go there and practice. We have also some activities for students, like Forestry Student Scientific Club, different section, some thematical section, and students can develop their hobbies, their ideas in this scientific club. We have also some hunting signals group for hunters. It's also very famous in Krakow. Regarding the international cooperation, we have a lot of bilateral agreements with many universities in Europe. We have 33, as a faculty, 33 bilateral agreements with different universities. And we also provide some courses in English in the summer semester and in the winter semesters. These are the list of these courses, and of course, these course descriptions can be found on our website, so it's easy to find it. Apart from that, we are very active in the organizing and participating in the blended intensive programs. We organize 2 BIP program in Krakow in 2023 and 2025, and we participate also in other 2 in Finland, in Karelia University, and it was very nice. It was very good for students to go there and to participate in this program. Krakow is very good place for studying. It is the very well-known Polish historical and cultural town. It's also on the UNESCO World Heritage list. In Krakow, we have approximately 800,000 inhabitants and plus 150,000 students. So it's quite a lot. And you can see in the streets, in the town, in the old town, there is a lot of young people going everywhere. And the Krakow is very accessible by plane, by train. It's very good, convenient public transport, and it's a lot of cultural events, festivals, and the center of Krakow is living almost 24 hours. But of course, other attraction is near the Krakow, like salt mine, very old salt mine in Wieliczka, just 10 kilometers, 15 kilometers from Krakow. So many national parks, like Tatra National Park, the high mountains, and some forests around Krakow, which are also very accessible for people. So I would like to encourage you to come to Krakow, to stay and to study as a Erasmus program, or also for the training, also in the frame of Erasmus Plus program. So there's a lot of opportunities to come to Krakow and to visit this wonderful place and to feel the atmosphere of this city. Okay, thank you very much for your attention, and hope to see you and encourage some students to come to Krakow. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for a nice presentation, Maciej. Thank you.
Thank you.
And now it is the time for Mrs. Alice Ero from École Supérieure du Bois Wood French Engineering School from France.
Yes, hello.
So hello.
Nice to be here.
Okay, hello, nice to see you.
I'm also here with my colleague Anne-Laure Mariotte. She's here as well.
Yes,
okay, hello.
So let me share my screen to begin the presentation. Yes, is it okay? You can see
Yes. Now, yeah, we can hear you and we can see the presentation. Amazing. Thank you.
it? Thank you. So, hello everyone, I'm Alice, and together with my colleague Anne-Laure Mariotte, we would like to give you information on the school we work in, ESV, which is located in France, and the possibility, the opportunity to spend an exchange for a semester in our school. So first, you should know that ESD is an engineering school that is specialized in science and technologies of wood and biosourced materials. It's been created in 1934, originally by the companies of the industrial sector. So we have a very strong link with those industry. We offer programs from the level of bachelor until the PhD level, but really our main program and the program we receive, in which we receive exchange students most of the time, is the engineering diploma, which is an equivalent to the master's degree. And we have 2 fully taught in English semesters in this program, and we will present it a little bit later. So I said we were in France, but whereabouts? We are located in the city of Nantes, which is approximately 2 hours from Paris, in the west, on the west coast, and 40 minutes from the Atlantic coast. You can easily reach the coast by train or by coach for a very cheap price, and this way you can enjoy walk along the beautiful beaches and the cliffs of the Atlantics. Nantes itself is a very dynamic city. It's the 6th biggest city in France. It has a very vibrant cultural life. It's very green, creative. You can see many events for students. And one very unique thing that you can see in Nantes is a huge mechanical elephant that walks through the city. It's really a fantastic thing that I highly recommend. A little bit about the school now. It is a relatively small school compared to very large universities. We have about 450 students per year in total. So that brings a very reassuring atmosphere for students. We know administration staff, the professors, we know each other quite well, and this ensures a support that is quite individualized for international and exchange students as well. We have a strong and a long experience in welcoming international students. We offer a housing solution in a residence, which is approximately 200-300 maximum euros per month, and it's about 20 minutes by bus to the campus. At the beginning of the academic year, we organize an integration day for international students only. So we give you more specific information about living in France, living in Nantes, and how to know the school and the other international students. And we also put you in touch before the arrival with tutors, which who are students from the school directly and who can answer to your question. And also you can organize with the tutor your arrival in Nantes so that they can pick you up at the station and bring you to your accommodation for the first day, which is very convenient. And we also organize a small visit either of Nantes or of the coast. It depends on the weather. In the pedagogy of the school, we have many projects, different projects. It can be group project, individual project, it really depends. And the students also have lots of possibilities to explore the wood work also in our workshop or also in our Fab Lab. We have 3D printers, a laser cutting machine, and many different facilities that the students are free to use. And they can also join one of our student associations in their free time. It's very practical because all Thursday afternoon are free of classes. This is a way to give students some space to really, have a student life rich of different experiences, whether sports, arts, many options are available. So as I said, we have two different programs. We have first program that is taught in English, which is called Wood Science and Sustainable Management. So we have little time today, so I will not go through each and every unit that we have, but you can see it on the screen. It goes from February to June each year, and the goal is to have an approach on wood science and the link with sustainable management. So it's very interesting. And the other program that we have is during the fall semester, so from September to January. And for this part, I will let Anne-Laure speak on her program.
Yes, thank you, Alice. So my name is Anne-Laure Mariotte. I'm the head of the International Timber Trade program at ESB. I will not explain all the teaching units, but feel free to get in touch with me or Alice to get more detail about it. But I would like today to explain you the main reason to follow the ITT program if only you are interested. This will give you a good opportunity to discover the French culture, of course, the business habits in the international timber industry, and also to discover the student life with students who would have made the choice to follow this very particular program, which is dedicated to international trade and commerce. You will have some classes about international negotiation, for instance, or intercultural management. As you know, we have to take these criteria in consideration before doing business with foreign companies. It's also a chance to meet French company, as the school is regularly organizing some business events in which students meet companies, managers, and can explain what they are looking for in terms of internship or jobs. It's also the opportunity to better understand the international trade of wood. We will talk in classes about sales and purchase of wood, of course, local European wood or tropical. We will talk about international trade practices, the World Wood Exchange, for instance, the EU timber regulation, as you have to know that we have a very specific regulation in the EU to import or export wood, but also certifications such as PEFC, FSC, which are quite important in the international exchange also. How do we classify wood depending on international rules, or also, for instance, the wood recognition of European or tropical wood? But also, this will give you the chance to improve your English, as you will have you will receive all the classes in English, so you can get used with business and wood vocabulary in this language. But also, you can improve your French and start to learn a little bit of French with us. And finally, the last reason will be that this will give you the opportunity to get in touch and visit companies in our country, companies from the French timber industry, during an exercise that we call business trip. So I will explain in a few words. You and your classmates, French and international students all together, choose an issue more current as possible. They also choose a region when they want to go in France, mainly. This could be in Europe, but it's mainly in France. And you students organize this business trip together with your teachers. And then you will go for 1 week, for 5 days, from Monday to Friday, with your teachers. And then you can organize and ask questions to companies in accordance with the issue you have choose at the beginning. All these reasons, I will tell you, just seize the opportunity to come to France and to share this experience with us. It's always a pleasure for us to welcome international students.
Yes,
Alice,
exactly. Yes, thank you. Exactly. So if you would like to join a human-sized school in a vibrant French city and to study different aspects around wood, whether sustainability, trades, so we would be delighted to hear from you soon. You have my email address here if you have any question. And to apply, of course, you have to go through your international relations office to get to the nomination process and then the application directly on our platform. So yes, we are looking forward to hearing from you, and thank you for your attention, everyone.
Thank you very much, both of you, for a very nice presentation. It was like first presentation from your side in our Erasmus Forestry network. So hopefully, yeah, there will be many applicants to your institutions in the future. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now it is the time for presentation to Timo Antero Leinonen from Finland, Southeastern Finland University of Applied Sciences. Hello, Timo.
Hello. Just a minute to get the screen sharing.
Yes, no problem. We can.
Now I wish you see my presentation, and just a little bit you will see the first page.
Yes, we can see the first page and we can hear you. So everything great.
Yeah. So
thank you.
Then there is one more problem to change the slide, but now it works. So as David introduced me, I'm Timo Antero Leinonen from Southeastern Finland University of Applied Sciences. We are located in Mikkeli. Here, roughly on the map, you see many things already on this map. Looks like I have been using the same map when visiting in Eberswalde, because Eberswalde is also noted here. But you see that how far away we are from Helsinki, so more far away than Estonia, but closer than Sweden. So approximately 250 kilometers, and yeah, trains are getting faster and faster. Not even 2.5 hours by train. Roughly 50,000 people living here in Mikkeli, and as you could see from the previous map, we are in the area surrounded by lakes and forests. As a Finnish university, we are medium-sized or a little bit big one, with approximately 11,000 students, and we have 4 campuses. Mikkeli is the biggest one, and it's also quite the medium-sized Finnish university campus with about 4,000 students. But we are also a very multidisciplinary university and multidisciplinary campus. I don't have the latest data, but a few years ago it was said that we are the most multidisciplinary campus in Finland. So forestry and forestry students are only a minor part in this campus. Forestry is a part of Department of Forestry, Food Technology and Environmental Engineering, and if somebody now has in his or her mind good food, nice sausages, beers, wines, etc., I have to regret that the food technology is located in Kouvola, about 100 kilometers from Mikkeli, so it's a little bit difficult to enjoy all the offerings of them, at least every day. Yeah, the majority of the department's activities is located in Mikkeli, so altogether we are about 400 students and approximately 20 lecturers. We have quite a considerable share of exchange students in this department when compared to other departments. As well, European Union and non-EU citizens. From the forestry point of view, it's important that despite of being surrounded by forests owned by someone else, we have also own training forest quite a short distance from the campus, easily accessible. I have presented earlier times these our study courses, so I won't be spending much time for presenting them, but I only say that it's 2026, 2027 spring when these courses will be realized for the last time. So next year I will be already presenting something else. So we now still offer this 30 credit 6 study course package of studies which is located on spring semester. But now why this is repeating the same? Yeah, in the future there will be English study courses in English offered as well in autumn semester and spring semester. And we are working to create study courses which would be something like what we actually already can offer GIS, which is not only interesting for forestry students, but we could already attract students from some other branches as well and make it easier to organize it on regular spaces. And we are part of 2 networks which aim on organizing blended intensive programs on regular basis. That not meaning that we would be the organizing party every year, but we will be taking part to the BIP every year and there is actually among the audience universities what we have been participating. Yeah, for staff exchange, we think that we should combine our natural strengths to meet the global challenges. So what are our strengths? We work in an environment where forestry is seen as a source of income. Sorry for the spelling mistake. We are working in boreal coniferous forests, very much doing selective cuttings and applying modern logging technology. But where are our challenges? Climate change, invasive species, introduced species. And so in case you are keen on staff exchange, we would be very much keen on partners who could enjoy this, what we can offer, and offer us something from this blog. I wish I haven't exceeded my time because unfortunately I don't have a watch to follow. Here is my contact information, so please do not hesitate to contact me if you have something to ask.
Thank you very much, Timo. Yeah, you didn't exceed time. Everything good. Thank you very much for your kind presentation. Thank you. And now there is a time for Mrs. Marika Jeskalainen from from Hame University of Applied Sciences Sustainable Forest Management, Evo Campus. You can see it, we can hear you, everything good.
Okay, so I will go
Floor is
ahead
you.
now. Okay,
Thank you.
so welcome to Hame University of Applied Sciences, and I will talk about HAMK in the future. And now I will focus only on the Evo campus here in Finland. So we do have also other degree programs here in Hämeenlinna area, but Evo and the forestry is the one that I concentrate. And I work as a guidance counselor here at Evo for the sustainable forest management. And now I have the problem on this. Okay, so I start with the Evo campus. So we are now still in Finland, but the forestry education, it has started already in 1862. HAMK is not that old, but the forestry education here at the Evo campus has been already that long. And we are quite a small campus. So in the forestry bachelor degree, we have 280 students, and then we also have the vocational school here. So we have 60 students from there. And in a way, we have quite unique learning environment because practically the campus is here in the middle of the forest. And the main learning environment, we have about 1,800 hectares of observation forest surrounding the campus. So you can just walk into the forest from the campus. And as you can see from the picture, so we are surrounded not only by forest, but also some lakes around it. So in the picture, it is the campus itself, so all the classrooms and also the apartments where the students can be living. And we always advertise our wonderful lakeside sauna. So because Finland is famous for the sauna, so and the students can be using it almost every night, so they can heat and warm it up by themselves. And the campus is also I mean, it's educational forest, but it's part of the Evo hiking area. And we are we are a small campus, but we are international because we have both Finnish and English forestry degree programs. And currently we have from 20 different nationalities. So it's not, for you, it's not that much, but when you look at the total quantity of our students, so in that sense, it is quite many are outside from Finland. And since we are small campus, so we do have very communal atmosphere and we do things together. And students have been thanking that the teachers and other staff members, we are very easy to approach and we are very helpful. But then about the living in Evo, so on the top of the map, you can see the location in Finland where we are roughly. So we are 45 kilometers from Hämeenlinna. And I have to emphasize that there's no regular public transportation, but we do organize once per week the trips to grocery store. And here you can also see the options for the how to live here. So we have furnished rooms, shared rooms, and then the lunch is less than 3 euros for the students. And the other services, grocery store, is about 20 kilometers from the campus. So if you have your own car, then it will make your life much more easier. But we do have also students who don't have car and they still survive. And there's the link for the more information about the study life. Academic year, so it's a little bit different than in many universities or universities of applied sciences in Europe. So we start the studies in end of August. We have 1 week holiday in October, and then the autumn semester ends before the Christmas. And spring semester is starting from 2nd week of January, 1 week holiday in February, and then the semester ends in beginning or mid of May. And then about the study, so we study in modules, and that allows us to focus and study one subject at a time. And one module is lasting 8 weeks, and then you will get 15 credits from that. So in one semester, you will get 30 credits in total. And studies, they do include both teamwork and individual assignments. So teamwork is very important for us. And here is the offering that we offer this academic year. There might be some changes for the coming academic year, but for the first year students and for the students who don't have forestry background, so there's in autumn semester forest nature and forest data, and then for the spring semester forests and humanity and forest management. And then if you have some background in the forestry studies, you can also choose the second year studies, but I will not go to that one. I just want to show as an example from the first year forest data, 13 credits, that what kind of what you will be doing, so sample plot measuring and calculation and so on, but also statistical mathematics, and you will get to fly drones. And then we have forest skill competition and basics of forest management, and also emergency first aid course. You do have lectures also outside, so not all the lectures are in the classroom, but also outside. And our tutors, they have been very active and get to know each other in the forest and on the campfire. And some examples, one picture from the teamwork assignments that students are doing in the forest. Plant identification, what you do on the first year. Of course, you do it in the forest, but we do have it also in the class so that students can study that. Some soil samples taken by some damages in the forest, for example. And also you will learn everyone's rights in Finland so that you can pick the mushrooms and berries. Of course, field trips as the other universities also. This is also from the field trip. But then about the sports and relaxing, so we do have gym, frisbee golf course, hiking you can do. skiing in the winter, so we have well-maintained tracks and some indoor sports hall, and again the sauna by the lake. So that is what we mentioned many times. And just some pictures again from the students, that what they have been doing on their leisure time. And to learn more about the student life otherwise, and the idea of the overalls, you can check from the Metsäpojat Instagram, and in general about the Hamk forestry studies in our Instagram web pages. And here's the contact information to our international office and my contact information. So that was, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for a very nice presentation. Very interesting. Thank you. And now it is the time for Mr. Mihnea Keceanu from Transylvania University of Brașov from Romania. So the floor is yours.
Hello, David.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Hello. We can hear you. Perfect.
Perfect. Great. Just a moment. Okay. My name is Mihnea. I'm from the Transylvania University of Brașov, more specifically from the Faculty of Silviculture and Forest Engineering. We are based in Romania. Just to give you sort of a brief overview, what you see in color here is the forest coverage of our country, so more than a third of the country, and the red dot is the city of Brașov, so we are right in the middle of the forest. Let's say not as close as the Finnish friends, we are not right next door to the forest, but in general in the area of forest in Romania. We are the most significant tourist spot, our city in Romania. You can see why from the photos, I guess. And we are also home to the largest ski resort in the country. So if you visit us during the winter semester, you can, and you like skiing, it's a good idea to consider this. We are following the Bologna system, so 4 years bachelor, 2 years master's, 3 years PhD. You can see our study programs here. We have been welcoming foreign students since the 80s. We have 4 bachelor programs. Unfortunately, maybe everything here is taught in Romanian. You can go, of course, you can choose a class from any of these, but you will mainly work, you will go to the field trips, of course, and you will mainly work on individual assignments in English, of course. And we have 3 study programs for masters, and one of them here is in English, so multiple purpose forestry is in English. It is highlighted. If you visit us, the best idea is to focus on this one because everything here is taught in English. You can see here our courses from the English masters, so quite actual and relevant stuff, I would say. We are also part of the European Master of Science in European Forestry, along with the other universities that you see their logos there. So if we enroll in these masters in any of these institutions, we are also part of it, so you can come and do a semester here during the European Forestry Masters. Okay, so leaving aside for a bit the academic part, why visit Brașov? Well, the Romanian forest can be considered sort of a living lab. They are a unique ecosystem in Europe because some of the less virgin forests in Europe outside of Scandinavia are here. So you'll have a real chance to experience natural forest dynamics untouched in some areas by human activity. And of course, this kind of forest ecosystem support a large-scale biodiversity. So one of the biggest regions in terms of biodiversity are in our country, because the forest is less fragmented than in other parts of Europe, let's say. So because and also we are quite a lot of wildlife. We are the epicenter of, sorry, the epicenter of the largest populations of bears, wolves, and lynx in the European Union. So you can study wildlife management and the pressures and conflict between humans and animals in a real context, not just a theoretical one. So because of these advantages, we are a big proponents of studying forestry in the forest. So we try and do as many field activities as possible with our students. You can see some photos from their classes taking, or field trips, let's say, taking part in the forest areas. But of course, not everything can be done in the forest. So we also have some modern infrastructure and modern technology. So you'll get a chance to work with drones, with LiDAR scanners, and a DNA testing lab, and so on. And when you visit us, you will come to the heart of Transylvania. So in terms of hobbies, let's say, or extracurricular activities, Brașov is an ideal starting point for exploring some of our famous national parks in the country. We are also close to some hiking areas that are quite famous for hobbies, for people interested in this, and are visited by many people from all around the world. All these photos are from some of our foreign students that have visited us in the past. And I guess you knew I would come to this when I mentioned Transylvania. We are also the home of Dracula, so you can visit the castle, the Bran Castle. It's about 1 hour from Brașov, and see where he supposedly, the legend tells us that he lived. So some information for you on our website, on our faculty website. You have there my contact, my email address. I am from the forestry faculty. We also have completely separate in another faculty of our university, also in Brașov, faculty of furniture design and wood engineering. I cannot give you any details about that, but my colleague Emilia Salca, you see her email here, and you can write to her directly. And the address for our Erasmus office for any sort of administrative details if you decide to visit us. And I will leave you with this idea that we invite you to come study the European forests as they once were, and I hope to meet some of you here in Brașov. And some further details about student life here on all these social networks. Okay, so thank you. That was my presentation.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for a very nice presentation, Mihnea.
Thank you, David.
Thank you, very nice. And now it is the time for Magdalena Zborovská or Tomáš Najgrakovský. So I see Tomáš Najgrakovský. So please, Tomáš Najgrakovský, the floor is yours. For everybody, it is Faculty of Forestry and Wood Technology, Poznań University of Life Sciences in Poland, who will host our next meeting in 2026. So the floor is yours. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. I'm very glad that I can give a short presentation. First of all to students, but I'm a little bit worried because they are not very numerous. I would like to invite Mohammad, our Erasmus student from Brașov, to make a joint for a presentation. Mohammad, could you please say hello? Okay, so we have at least one student listening to us, but as I heard some others as well. I would like to start with a short presentation about Polish forestry to encourage you to come to Poland and find quite interesting elements of forestry. I hope you can see the presentation.
Yes, we can see the presentation. Yeah, we can hear you everything good.
The data is based on statistical data collected with official statistical bureau of Poland. And well, if you come to Poland, you will see, first of all, a similar image like here. But as it was already mentioned in the presentation from Slovakia, from Zvoleń, the forest cover in Poland is, well, approaching 30%, but still 29.7%. So that's true. Forest area in 1,000 hectares is 9,274. Among them, artificial regeneration covers about 80% of 80,000 hectares. It's sorry, 63,000 hectares. It's about 80% of the entire regenerated area. The forest cover is various throughout Poland. As you can see that some of the voivodeship, the provinces in Poland are quite highly afforested. Like, for example, Lubuskie voivodeship, the forest cover reaches almost 50%. So our university is located in Wielkopolska region, with the average forest cover about 26% of area. And you can see in green those regions where afforestation is increasing, and in red, afforestation decreasing during last 2 years. About 80% of Polish forests are public forests. Among them, 77% are managed by state forest holdings. So we have quite unique situation in Europe where majority of forest management is held by state forests. We have only 19% of private forests in Poland. Forest in Poland is not only Scots pine, also spruce and other species, especially in mountains. We have spruce and white fir stands, but Scots pine dominates. As you can see, about 60% of stands in Poland are composed of Scots pine. So still, this will be the most common picture of forest you could see when visiting Poland, I think. Anyway, the age structure is not very bad. As you can see, the pyramid of age is quite regular, and we are not endangered by forest decline because of the age structure of stands. The forest utilization is quite high. The last data I had comes from 2023, and it was about 35 million cubic meter harvested 2 years ago. And now this removal rate is decreased, but we still harvest about 40 million cubic meters per year. For me, as a specialist in forest yield sciences, seems to be a little bit too much. I think at 35, 37 million cubic meters is okay. Anyway, it's we still harvest about 80% of annual current increments. That's enough about forests in Poland. You are kindly welcome to visit us and to see many elements on your own. And now let me allow to present our faculty. Our university has quite a long tradition as far as Poland history is concerned. It was established in 1919 after regaining independence. And now we are a separate University of Life Sciences comprising 6 faculties, among them Faculty of Forestry and Wood Technology, and Faculty of Agriculture, Horticulture and Bioengineering has the longest history, dating back to 1919. So the tradition of teaching forestry is quite long at our university. Our faculty is quite complicated. It consists of quite a lot of departments. To the left, you can see departments connected with forestry, and mainly to the right, departments connected with wood sciences and wood technology. And we are also two coordinators at our faculty, me for forest section and Professor Magdalena Zborowska for wood science section. Besides instructors of our faculty, there's also a dendrological garden of Poznań University of Life Sciences. Except of the units located here in Poznań, we have two forest experimental estates managing about 5,000 hectares of forest each. One is located quite close to Poznań, the other about 200 kilometers southward, and the other natural conditions, natural environments. As far as education is concerned, we are giving we are offering several programs at bachelor level and master level. In forestry, we are offering bachelor level studies in forestry and then master level studies in forestry. So as a joint program with General University of Poznań, Adam Mickiewicz University, and Nature Protection and Environmental Pedagogy. Those programs are in Polish, prepared for Polish students. As well, at our wood science branch, there are several programs at both levels, engineer level and master level, in wood technology and furniture design at bachelor level, and wood technology and furniture design as well at master level. We also offer some curricula in English at master level. We are prepared to launch a program in forestry, master program in forestry. But this year it was not possible. We lacked candidates. Several candidates resigned because of some visa problems, mainly. But this year we managed to launch a master program in wood science, also for foreign students. And it's a good information for Erasmus students that they can join any course from any of this program, providing it has been launched. Besides, especially at area of forestry, we prepared several courses, especially for Erasmus exchange students, in case there's at least 5 students interested in launching the courses, and considering that the master program has not been launched. So the offer is available. Anyway, saying from foresters' point of view, I can claim that we are ready to present practically each course from our Polish forestry program in English as well. There are some small exceptions, but if you take a Polish program, practically all of the courses can be also offered in English, providing there are at least 5 students interested in it. The situation is a little bit different in wood science because Magda, please correct me if I'm wrong, because they do not offer special courses for Erasmus students, and the offer is connected with active courses from the master program in wood sciences.
Everything is correct, Tomasz. Thank you very much. Everything is correct.
And if you are interested in coming to Poznań and undertaking studies within Erasmus, please do not hesitate contacting us. I'm focused on forestry and nature protection programs, and Magdalena with wood sciences programs, and we are responsible for programs. For organizational data, please contact our IRO under Erasmus at up.poznan.pl. That's all from our faculty offer. If you like to watch a very short movie about our region, I can present it.
Please,
it's about half a minute. Half a
minute. Okay. Yeah. So thank you.
Bo wszyscy jesteśmy dumni, że żyjemy w Wielkopolsce, europejskim regionie aktywnych ludzi.
Thank you very much, and you are welcome to come here and check everything by yourself. By the way, I promised to prepare a final presentation with Erasmus Forestry Network logo. I apologize, I was very busy till now, but I will send the presentation with all the details correct. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you very much for a very nice presentation. Thank you. Yeah, to both of you. And now it is. It was before the time for Rothenburg, Sebastian Heim, but I didn't get afterwards any other person. So we decided instead, of the university in Germany, will be university in France, University of Lorraine, and Steve located in Epinal. And I'm very happy to see Arno Besserer. So please, Arno, it is your floor.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. I will share my screen. See if you can see now the presentation. Normally, you should see now my screen, full screen mode. And David, can you confirm that you can see my screen, full screen?
Yes, I can see. Yeah, I can see your screen, and we can hear you. Everything is good.
Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. I will introduce you NSTIP, so the National Engineering Timber School that is public in France. We are specialized in the wood sector, all the wood sector. So, and we are located in Épinal, so in the northeast of France, in the Vosges Mountains. So there is a lot of forest, so 280,000 hectare forest around. Around 50% of the department of this region is covered by forests, and the city of Épinal is covered at 80% by the forest itself. So basically, there is a lot of contact between the forest, timber industry. There is a lot of jobs, a lot of companies also, more than 11,000 companies in the region that account for 55,000 employees just around the school. We are an engineering school that takes place in a big university. So the university itself is 60,000 students, and us on the Wood campus, we are around 400 students. So it means that it's quite a small school, but still it's 15,000 square meters entirely dedicated to wood and timber science. We are delivering different degrees, so from bachelor, master, and mostly engineering school, engineering degree, and we have also double degree with Canada principally. We have different student associations. There is a huge student life on the campus and on the Wood campus. We have 3 laboratory hosted, so that can be very interesting for you also for internships and for trainings and so on, because we are offering very, very often and routinely position for internships. Basically, the schools aims to be strategically positioned at every position on the wood sector. So from the forest, we have double degree with Agro-Paris Tech School and with other training program, for example, in Brno, with Erasmus students. And we start to train our students from the sawmill to the recycling step, including the conversion from wood to energy, construction sector, and furniture, and so on. We have 3 laboratories on the wood campus, one specialized in the wood, one other focus on intelligent, so AI, deep learning, machine learning, logistics, supply chain, and so on. And Jean Lamour Institute, which is specialized in very advanced material based off wood. By very advanced material, I mean not particle board or panel board and so on, but more like coatings for aircraft, for absorbing electromagnetic fields, for hydrogen battery and stuff like that. So very advanced material. We have also technical centers that are in strong connection with companies. All the teaching and research activities are shared on the campus, and we are considering image processing characterization, thermal insulation, green process for wood valorization, machining, robotics. We have now different CNC and robots from different size, and we can machine building walls from very small pieces, depending on what we need. We have also a pilot building at the building scale for producing energy from wood, from pyrolysis, big device and small device for assessments of mechanical resistance of the structures, and miniature supply chain and robots assessments devices. We have 4 main sectors, so construction, layout design, living space, energy, bio-based material, industrial production, and logistics. And we have courses in bachelor's level that are given in French, and that will soon turn also, that will be open in English for students that can interest you. Different specializations for wood structure, wood furniture, and also that offers a possibility for non-specialized wood students to be trained to open a position for engineering track. And we have the engineering training program that is very, very successful, because more than 90% of NSTIB graduates or NSTIB alumni works in the wood-related sector, and our students find a job in 9 days after diplomation. So here you have some numbers. So if you are trained, if you attend to course in this field, there is high chance that you get employment in the different fields, depending in these different positions. So in construction, advisement, first transformation, furniture, and so on, and also in the forestry, because for us it's very important to connect the forestry to the wood and timber industry. We have also masters in architecture and construction, but here you need to have French skills, French language skills to attend. But it's also a possibility for foreign students. Every year we have foreign students coming from different places in Europe that attend to this class. And regarding international cooperation, we have more than 40 educational agreements with different institutes in Europe, North America, South America, also in Africa, so in all over the world. And for Erasmus exchange students, we are offering 2 semesters. I will come back on this just later on. Regarding wood anatomy, energy, wood preservation, construction, chemical applications, and so on. We have one master that is entirely taught in English and dedicated to biotransformation of wood to different molecules and materials. That is very high level courses. That's something very specific that we developed with 3 different engineering schools. So there is people teaching in this master that are specialized in chemistry, others that are specialized in agronomy and bio-based material and bioscience. And we are bringing the wood field, starting from the molecules to the materials. And there is also short-term specialization available at the M2 level in green processes, timber calculations, and so on. And soon, so in 2027, the Virtual Wood University Master Program, entirely in virtual mode and entirely in English, will be open. This is for the BioWare Master, that you just have an idea of the track. So you have first basic courses to put everything on everybody on the same level for agro resources, biorefinery, and there is a transversal project. And then you have advanced course either in bioprocesses or in chemical processes, in chemical-based processes. But it can be also pyrolysis for producing energy out of wood or hydrogen out of wood. And then, of course, in the spring semester, you have the internship and the master thesis that can be done in companies or in labs. Around the school, we have more than 450 industrial partners in France, of course, and also in Switzerland, Belgium, Luxembourg, and Germany, of course, around France. So we offer also a semester entirely taught in English. Depending on the number of the students, either we mix the Erasmus students with our engineering that we have at home, I would say. And the interesting point is we mixed class from third-year engineering students, where there is a full research project, which is called PFE, in partnership with a company or with a laboratory. So here the student is in a group with 2 other French students, and they work really deeply on a specialized thematic. It works very well. We already did it now with different students, and it's very interesting result and very good research. And all the facilities on the labs are open to the students. So scanning electron microscope to CNC machine or laser cuttings and so on. And then there is also courses on more, I would say, basic stuff on the forest wood sector and wood materials knowledge. Communication skills also. And there is another semester, so in the spring semester, depending on your availability, that is more on general use of wood, based on management communication. There is also a big part on the biological wood degradation and prevention, coatings, finishings, and so on. So how to use the wood in the proper way. So you grow the wood in the forestry, what to do with it afterwards. And also everything on fluids and mechanics and energy production, wood mechanics and regulation for timber construction, to have basic knowledge on timber construction. Once again, you add nice trees in the forest. Now it's time to do things out of it, some like buildings and so on. And you have also some practicals on the workshop. We have a workshop of 3,000 square meters with a lot of machines into it. And here you have the chance to use it and to have a project to produce something out of it. Just to show you that there is a huge student life. There is more than 20 student association from sport, pom-pom, and they go in the forest. This is together with a company, one of the biggest sawmill in France. So they visit it and they have nice time in the forest. We have also continuous training that are offered for short-term learning. That's mostly targeted for the people already working, either young students already, young researcher or young people in the company, or experimented people also that can attend to this course. That can be delivered. All of them can be switched to English if necessary. We did it already. And if you want to know more, I invite you to connect on the website. You will have all the information that you need. And that's all from my side. I hope that I keep on the schedule and on the 10 minutes or even less. I don't know. So if you have any question, I'm okay.
Please,
and
thank you very much.
I invite you to go on the NCT website.
Thank you very much for a very good presentation, Arno.
Okay.
Thank you that you demonstrated. And now, because of the time, yeah, I will pass the floor to Jürgen Ausar, yeah, from Estonian University of Life Sciences from Estonia. So, Jürgen, the floor is yours.
Now my mic is on. And do you see my picture?
We can see a sharing. Yes, now we can see the presentation. Perfect.
Yeah, it's working. So hello, everyone. My name is Jürgen Ausar, and I am Associate Professor of Silviculture, and I represent here the University of Life Sciences in Estonia, in Tartu. So where are we located? The red circle here shows our location. So we are in between Tallinn and Riga, roughly 200 kilometers from both cities. So we have very good connections by train or by buses. So you can easily move in and out. And I think it's a good location to be. So here are some photos of our campus. In this picture, you see many buildings, and these are all our university's campus. And in this red circle is the forestry building, or where the forest studies and research is taking place. So here in another picture, you see this. This is our forestry building. So behind you see the city of Tartu. You see it's a really green, lots of trees. So we have nice and cozy student city. And one more picture of our compact campus. So some facts and figures about our university. We have 6 public universities in Estonia, and University of Life Sciences is one of them, and it's the 4th in size among these public universities. We have roughly 3,000 students, out of which roughly 240 are forestry students. So in our university, we have 3 institutes. Institute of Forestry and Engineering, which I am presenting, Institute of Veterinary Medicine and Animal Sciences, and Institute of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences. In this picture, you see that our university has several research and training bases. For forestry, the most important one is this Järvselja Training and Experimental Forest Center, which is located some 50 kilometers from Tartu. And we are really proud to have this such center. It has long history, more than 100 years. Students and researchers have been there and doing their studies and learning there. And of course,
exchange students can go there also and do field courses. So our Institute of Forestry and Engineering. We have 5 chairs. Out of these, 2 are forestry related. And we have quite a lot of curriculums, altogether 13 in different levels. And out of these 13, 6 are forestry related. So bachelor study in forestry, very general forestry. It includes everything like ecology, silviculture, timber processment, and so on. And then we have bachelor level wood processing technology curricula. And then we have 3 master level curriculums. One of them is focusing on forest management and forest ecology. One focuses on wood valorization, and one international curricula is forest planning and analysis. And we have also a PhD level forestry curriculum. So if you come to Estonia, to Tartu, as an exchange student, you have quite a lot of courses to select from to make your own timetable or course table. Of course, you have to be sure that if you come on autumn or spring semester, are these courses opened, or if you come for a whole year, you can choose whatever you like. So, for example, courses like forest pathology or forest disturbances, forest modeling, remote sensing, forest ecology or economics, or forest measurements, and many more. So you have quite a long list to select from, and you really can choose which courses you like. But of course, besides studies, it is very important the student life. As I said, Tartu is a university city, which means that we have lots of students here. Lots of young people coming from, of course, from Estonia, but lots of students coming from abroad. So quite a good cocktail of different of students with different backgrounds. But specifically from our side, I think it's good to know that we have very active Estonian Forestry Students Association. And this association brings together active forestry students, and this is a good link between our students and forestry sector. So it is possible to create valuable connections and contacts with our students, and of course with practitioners from forestry sector, which are of course good opportunities for future career. So this association organizes many social activities, excursions. They go hunting together, and so on and so on. So as an exchange student, I believe you have a possibility to join and be a part of this nice network. But yes, we have, besides our university, we have 3 more universities. So as I said, lots of young people who are coming to Tartu, trying to live their best years here and make a lot of new connections. So it is very, very nice place to be as a student. And in our university, we have international club of our university for exchange students. So you can join the Facebook group through this link here. And this club organizes different events for exchange students. And besides studying, we have great sporting options. Inside our campus, we have our university's sports club. And next to our campus, we have great outdoor activity possibilities for visiting outdoor gym or playing disc golf or during wintertime cross-country skiing or skating and so on. And we have right next to our university, we have great river where you can go swimming or in a beach. So I think Tartu is a good place to be a student, and we are waiting for you here. And of course, please contact Karoli Kõiv or Anneli Veemes, who are our contacts for Erasmus students. So this is all from me. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Again, thank you for a very nice presentation. And
Thank you.
yeah, thank you. And now the floor is to Mr. Magnar Hesjadalen from University of Inland Norway, Faculty of Applied Ecology, Agriculture Sciences and Biotechnology. So Magnar, the floor is yours.
Yes, just a small check of sound and picture first, David. Are you then able to see my presentation?
Yes. You can see it, your presentation, so it is good.
Yes. Let's
can hear you, we can see the presentation.
You can still see my presentation.
Yes, we can see it. Everything is great.
Excellent.
Thank you.
We are facing the north of Europe, and we're heading from dense populated areas into some more rural areas of Norway. As the center, we Nordic countries, we often say we are the center of the world, of course, on top of the world, like Denmark, Norway, Sweden, and Finland. And in the middle of Norway, in the heart of Norway, we would say, is the county of Innlandet, where we do have a university, which do have different departments of nursing, teaching, and forestry and recreational use or wildlife management are one of these departments. It might be that some of you think that Norway is very much like this. Glaciers, snow, and brave foreign students visiting Norway are being put up on top on the mountain with snow on it, and then help themselves. This is from another Norway, of course, not in the central part of Norway. But heading for this central part of Norway, the heart of Norway, we're facing Evenstad as in a valley in Norway, about 3-4 hours from Oslo, in the river valley of Glomma. And we believe that most of our foreign students, when they heard about Evenstad, I think they are going here just for the nature, also for a nature area, and what we do in our campus. And in summertime, you might see the river and forest areas surrounding this. And we are living in an area where there are about 1 human per square kilometer. 1 human per square kilometer. Comparing to Germany, Germany do have about 224, Netherlands 412. Monaco about 500, but anyhow. So we are quite rural area with non-dense people, and I think that makes a difference between our university and towards others. And the winter also is a kind of very good reason for coming to us, also wintertime. So we, in the entire university, we do have quite many bachelor, master, and PhD programs. Some of them Norwegian, some of them in English, and in all the different departments. Though in our departments, I would present just two programs. First, we do have a seasonal program. In autumn, we do have Borough Forest and Wildlife Management program, and this is the autumn 25. You will easily find by going into our net site to find more about these issues, or contacting our international advisors. In spring, we will face these courses, which give a basic idea what we're doing, in fact. And later on, we are also conducting these offering courses also by the purpose to let you know Evenstad, Campus Evenstad, and then return later on, because we do have a master in applied ecology in English on campus that is designated for very many study programs in European universities, and we receive quite a lot of students from there every year. So we try then to build a little bit our teaching efforts into problem-based learning more and more, I think, because it's more efficient, and we also tried to improve the involvement of the students more and more. Though teaching is in fact quite a tricky business. Very often it's a very unpleasant difference between what we try to teach and what people will learn after they have done their courses. And that's why quite many of us, we try then to use instruments to make this remembering phase into an understanding, applying, and analyzing phase. We do it by using a little bit other techniques in teaching, also in supervising techniques and group work and so on. And we find it very fascinating then to have foreign students helping us to develop this gear. And it's very often it's quite a little bit curious for the foreign students also, that they also will learn skills of learning except their courses. But later on they could make use of this in other courses. We want our students to have a happy stay. We are a small campus by 220 students. At present time we might have 40, 50, 60 foreign students, maybe more, out of our staff, and we also have staff from different parts of the world. And we are conducting both courses on bachelor and master levels. And we have possibilities for you to stay at campus, so that will be no problem for you foreign students. And we are also we have designed the study programs to fit with the semesters, which in Norway will last from about the 20th of August until Christmas, and then new semester lasting from 5th of January until 17th of May, 1st of June, something like that. Deadlines is always crucial. For the spring semester, we do have deadlines of 1st of October for nomination, and then 15th for application. And our excellent international coordinator, Heidi, will help you by applying, and always able to ask for the question that you might have. And she has long experience both by sending people out from Campus Evenstad and receiving people. And social media, well, perhaps that's not from my generation, but here's what you might find out of social media. Also connecting with other students also, and find out whether it's useful to go to Norway at all. So by your time, David, 10 minutes, then I will thank you very much for your attention in this small presentation from Campus Evenstad in the Inland University of Norway.
Thank you very much, Magnar. Thank you for a very nice presentation. It was very fruitful. And as a last word to everybody, thank you everybody, for your participation at this online fair for international students. Hopefully it will be fruitful for all institutions. It was everything recorded. And if you agree, we will use it afterwards on the online platforms. It's students, they can watch it and use it later on. So thank you for everything.